London is waking up to one of the busiest weekends in the capital's calendar. Over the next 48 hours, the city will play host to major sports and music events. People will use the tube, buses and other transport services to travel around town. But for London, it's business as usual.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Southfield Station for the Wimbledon Tennis Championships.
London is the sporting capital of the world. And the finals of the Wimbledon Championships bring some 40,000 tennis fans a day to one small corner of the city.
Wimbledon bus, £1.50. Special service straight to the gates. Anybody else for the Wimbledon bus?
They've come from across the country and from around the world, and most will rely on public transport to get here.
If you have tickets for Centre Court, please continue along to gate 1C.
Getting a crowd of this size to and from its destination safely and efficiently is the sort of challenge that Transport for London deals with on a regular basis. But this weekend, at the same time, the capital plays host to another major sporting spectacle that many thousands more will want to come and see.
The Tour de France is in town. It's the world's largest annual sporting event, and the Grand Départ has come to London for the first time. Up to 4 million people will turn out to see it.
It's the first Grand Départ ever of the Tour de France in London. It's bound to attract really huge crowds, and we've closed off quite a lot of central London in order to have the race. It will be perhaps more challenging than many other weekends. Our planning has been meticulous, and I think that it will be seen after the event that actually it will pay off.
We were very mindful that this is one of the busiest weekends in the history of the Tube, and not just because of the Tour de France, so that was the major part of it, but because we had a range of events going on elsewhere in London, and it was important to not only service those, but also the needs of people who were just coming up for what they would normally do on a Saturday, to go to the park or to go shopping. We had to look at a range of needs and make sure that as far as we could, we looked after everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an exit-only station. This is an exit-only station. Please find alternative means at Embankment, Green Park or Waterloo.
And there's so much more to see and do in the capital this weekend. There's cricket at the Oval, the largest flower show in Europe at Hampton Court, music concerts at the Twickenham Rugby Stadium and the O2 Arena. And the biggest of them all, the Live Earth concert at the new Wembley Stadium. All those working this weekend are briefed so they know what to expect. Information for the public is available in leaflets, on websites and from call centres. And at all times, safety and security must come first, so the crowds are monitored closely. And staff at Transport for London's different control centres use the latest technology to stay on top of one of the world's busiest transport networks, keeping an eye not just on the tube, but directing the capital's bus services and traffic systems.
It's been very busy. There have been huge amounts of spectators. It's like having New Year's Eve, a royal wedding day and the Notting Hill Carnival all at the same time. But luckily, we've been able to keep an eye on everything and things seem to be going well.
Well, if you know a way round and it's safe for you and your passengers, feel free, over.
Got to remain calm, got to be really on top of your game, got to have all the information systems you need at your fingertips, all information for roads, all information for diversions, so you can give the staff the information to get the Londoners, as in the passengers, customers, moving efficiently. And so I'll log you on, and if you have any problems, give us a call.
Everybody has to understand their role to play. So no matter what job you're in, whether you're a station supervisor, a station assistant, in the control room, working on London buses, wherever you are, even Network Rail on one of the train operating companies, everybody has to understand the role that's expected of them and the part they've got to play to make this a successful weekend for everybody, for the business as well as for our travelling customers.
Oh, rightio. Okay, thanks mate. Cheers.
And the integrated nature of the transport network makes it easy for London's many visitors to move around the capital.
We've come on the Docklands Light Railway and the Jubilee Line, and we've been down to Greenwich to watch the Tour de France.
It was nice, a little hot, a lot of people. There were a lot of people, but it was nice.
Well, the quickest one is on the tube, but it depends what you want to see. If you want to see the sights, so better to come on a bus.
Ladies and gentlemen, please report any unattended articles to a member of staff immediately.
Millions of people have enjoyed a day out in London, but it's not over yet. The biggest test for the transport system comes when it's time for the crowds to head home.
It's easy to manage crowds when they come to an event because people arrive at different times. It's a different story though when they come to leave because everybody wants to go home and at the same time.
All destinations, northbound, southbound, straight down, please keep going, follow the person in front of you. He is always right. If you don't know where you're going, just follow him straight down to all destinations, straight down.
The best we can do is to be completely unnoticed. People don't come for the journey. I want them to say, yeah, it was seamless. We had a great time and we got home. That's as much as I think you can expect. I want the people who work for us and our contractors to go back and say, yeah, we did a great job.
Baker Street service, please board the train, stand well clear of the doors. Please board the train, stand well clear of the doors. Stand clear of the doors, this train is now ready to depart.
It's been a weekend like no other and the busiest Saturday in the history of the Tube. The station staff have done their job and the crowds are safely on their way.
Just over an hour from the end of the concert to the actual clear of the crowd. It's not bad at all. And most of the staff are in fairly good humour because they actually don't just realise it's home time. So not too bad.
Buses on key routes will run throughout the night to make sure everyone can get home safely. But there's only a few hours to go before the entire transport system needs to be up and running again. The weekend is over and the capital must return to work.